Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. I was asked to do a settings video for Rainbow Six Siege, so I thought, that's not too hard. I can do that. People want to know what my settings are. I'm happy to let you guys know. They're quick settings. I show you how I run them and why. Let's hop right into it. In general, quad privacy, invite only, ping on, obviously this is all usually the stuff that is normal. I have this on minimal metrics because this is what shows me like how much FPS I'm getting and what my ping is. I don't need like all the different graphs and stuff. Default on both on semi-automatic and then on disabled on. That's general. Easy enough, right? You guys see this, take a snapshot of it, whatever it is you needed to do, you got it. On to HUD. I do have it as a custom thing. Compass, yes, I have that on. Put that on simplified. Rest of that will be on. Loadout, on both of them. Health and everything, yep, default. This should all be default for you. It should already be on. If you want, you can turn general reminders off. That's what I have it on just because it makes my game feel cleaner. All this stuff should be default unless you don't want your crosshairs on your screen. You can take that off. Environment, all this stuff, yes, I have it all on default. It's all on. All this stuff on. All this stuff on. I'm not gonna go through every single thing, but yes, all that should be on. That's how it should be for you as well. On to audio. This part's actually kind of important if you want to hear footsteps and stuff. Obviously, whatever your language is, switch it to that. Subtitles, I don't need them. Dynamic range though. Put this on night mode, okay? You want this on night mode 1 because this game already is a loud game. Footsteps seem to be very quiet. When you turn this to night mode, it makes your shooting, your guns, explosions, everything quieter, but then footsteps louder. That's what you want. Put that on. Master volume, I have it 100. Music volume, it makes me nuts, so I put that down. Dialogue volume, I have it at 40, so I don't have reloading getting screamed into my ear if you don't need it. Whatever your input device for your mic or your headphones, whatever you're using, put it on that. Voice chat volume is changing depending on what random teammate I have that is either super loud mic or super quiet. Push to talk, voice chat, input volume, I have 100 so your teammates can hear you, but if you're in Discord, it doesn't really matter. Voice chat inputs in 7035, there you go. Onto display. If you're not running double monitors, don't worry about putting this on borderless. Aspect ratio. I use this on 4:3, but you know how Siege can be where it's constantly changing. Sometimes your aim is just off or you just feel like you can't see people. I change this to 5:4 sometimes. If I'm feeling real spicy, I'll go to 5:4. 4:3 is what I normally run. Sometimes I will use 16:10. Also a very nice setting, but I recommend 4:3. Okay, VSync. Turn it off. FPS limit, this only lets you go to 144. You don't want that if you have a higher frame rate than that on your monitor. Widescreen letterbox off. Field of view, I run 87. HUD display area, this is what like where your loadout and stuff will be. You want that as far away from you as possible, so make sure you have that as 100. Onto graphics. When it comes to graphics, because I stream and I want the most frames I can get as I'm streaming, I don't want my graphics card to be really like trying hard, so I have most of my stuff on low. If you're not streaming and your graphics card can still run around 200 plus frames with all these settings on high, then do that. Your game will look amazing and you still have good frames, so do that. Only reason I have them on low because I stream, so I want to have the most frames I can get so I can play well for you guys. All this I have low. Sound good? Awesome. Controls. Here's the sensitivity stuff. First, disabled, off. Hopefully you have that as well. Mouse sensitivity, 1818. My mouse DPI is 1200. And then my mouse ADS sensitivity, 35. And then 2.5, I use 60, 45, 45, and 50. If you're using this site, you're crazy. Mouse scroll, enabled. Advanced. Aim, hold, toggle, hold. Vibration is definitely enabled because we're on controller. Accessibility, I use light green or sometimes normal green. Doesn't matter. I was feeling light green, a little spicy. And then optic opacity, this is very important. This changed my gameplay a lot. Don't know how it did, but it did. Switch that to 70 or 65. Those are the two like sweet spots. I put this on 70. Basically what that does is it makes your scope, or not the actual scope, but like the little reticle that you have, not so dark, not transparent like at all. This makes it a little transparent. Say you're on Villa and you have your lighting on red. It's gonna be really hard to see your reticle if you have that maxed out. Like it blends into the walls, but when it's like this, it helps. How? Don't really know, but it's cool and it helped me for sure. So make sure you try that. This definitely needs to be off. Whenever a grenade goes off or a big explosion or something, your screen's not gonna shake. Keep that off. I use red and blue. Aren't the bad guys supposed to be red? Yes, but the reason I do my team red and then opposing team blue is because this changes the color of claymores, capcam traps, all that stuff. So on defense, if I want to hop out or run out somewhere, it's going to be way easier for me to see blue lines on a claymore than it is red, especially if you're on a map like Villa or Cafe with red stairs and stuff. It's way harder to see red than it is blue. That's why I switched that. None of this really matters. This is all your personal preference. And that is my settings. Rainbow Six Siege settings. hopefully that will help you guys out. Let me know if you guys enjoy those settings, if you use them. Comment below what your favorite setting or change that you made was, so that I can be a part of your journey with Siege, yeah? Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Oh, baby!